Here's some hot highlights from 1971, Week 12. Click the like button if you like them. Isaac Thomas returned this kick 101 yards. He returned 189 yards for a touchdown in the previous game. The NFL stands for not for long because despite being a second-round draft pick in 1971, he was playing for the Packers in 72. I love this play. Number 57, John Little tackles Calvin Hill out of the end zone. The official raised both his hands, so it must be okay. Tom Landry replaced Roger Staubach after 3 quarters after he'd thrown 3 touchdowns and the score was 45-10. This was commonplace back in this era. And here's Mike Ditka rumbling and bumbling and stumbling down the sidelines. The Redskins won this game 23-7 despite only getting 9 first downs and 35 yards passing. It was their defense that was the key as they picked off Tarkenton 4 times and Randy Johnson once, along with recovering 2 fumbles. Running back Larry Brown had a big game. 25 carries, 129 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Man, guys just love tackling guys way past the time where they've scored a touchdown. Broncos running back Floyd Little was out of sight in this game, rushing for 125 yards. Bobby Douglas was sacked 9 times, and the Bears only had -7 net passing yards. In fact, they only had 66 yards of total offense. Dick Butkus's roughhouse tactics hurt the Bears with this penalty that resulted in the game-winning field goal. Broncos 6, Bears 3. Jim Hart and Mel Gray hooked up on this 57-yard scoring strike. There was only 1 minute, 8 seconds remaining in this game. Oh, and Dave Hampton fumbled. All appeared lost. Jim Hart knelt 3 times, and then instead of punting, he gave the ball to MacArthur Lane on 4th down, which resulted in this 12-yard loss. Now, why did Cardinals head coach Bob Holloway not punt? It's a mystery that only Fred, Velma, and Daphne could surmise. And Scott Hunter, went ahead and picked away at the Cardinals, hooking up with Carol Dale here. And that was all she wrote. This was a game that Terry Bradshaw would like to forget about. He threw 3 consecutive interceptions and was pulled from the game. This isn't Earl Campbell, it's Woody Campbell. But he sure runs like Earl. And here's another steamroller of a running back, Robert the Tank Holmes. Leroy Kelly had a big game with 2 rushing touchdowns and 127 yards rushing. Air Hooker scored from 39 yards out. Frank Pitt scored from 53 yards out. San Diego Chargers head coach Sid Gilman quit 2 weeks prior to this game when the team's record was 4 wins and 6 losses. He and Hank Stram are the only head coaches in all 10 years of the AFL's existence. Mike Garrett didn't relish being pushed around by Wally Hilgenberg. Carl Eller's return for a touchdown was nullified by a quick whistle. Really quick. Jerry Levias made the Pro Bowl as a rookie in 1969 with modest numbers of 42 catches for 696 yards and 5 touchdowns. In this game, he rushed twice for 61 yards, taking advantage of Carl Eller's aggressive pursuit. Bud Grant pulled Bob Lee, who was 8 of 20 passing for 122 yards and an interception. Kind of embarrassing. Norm Snead fared far worse. He was 4 of 8 passing for 51 yards and 3 interceptions, including this 56-yard touchdown returned by Pete Barnes. The old master, Johnny Unitas, was 38 years old. He had a little left in the tank, but not much. He only threw 3 touchdowns in 1971. I'm not sure what precipitated this brawl, but there were 3 players who were ejected: Donnie Green of the Bills, and Ted Hendricks and Mike Curtis of the Colts. The Smith brothers do a number on Dennis Shaw. Bubba hits him, and Billy Ray takes it in for the touchdown. Hubert Ginn fumbled back-to-back kickoffs, and New England scored a huge upset over the Dolphins. Randy Vitaja had 7 receptions for 129 yards and 2 touchdowns. Larry Carwell went the distance, 53 yards with this interception. Willie Ellison had a career day, rushing 26 times for a single game record 247 yards. Here's a blistering 80-yard touchdown run. Jack Snow torched the Saints secondary on this 37-yarder. Here's Travis the Roadrunner Williams, who returned this kickoff 105 yards, his 6th and last kickoff return for a touchdown. He led the NFL as a rookie in 1967 with an astounding 41.1 yards per return, and again in 1971 with 29.7. The Rams spiked the Saints 45-28. And the Rams faithful loved it. Marv Hubbard rushed for 143 yards, but he didn't take a liking to this late hit. Each team had 5 turnovers in these sloppy conditions. Sure-handed Freddie Biletnikoff snared this 31-yarder. Just gorgeous. Tom Hayes returned this fumble 60 yards for a touchdown. It was his third touchdown of the season. Please click the like button and check out my special features in my playlist for similar videos. As always, thank you for watching.